everybody, Patton here. I just wanted to say thank you so much. We hit 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy to me. I know in the grand scheme of like YouTubing and stuff like that, 1,000 isn't a huge number, but it really means a lot to me that people like the channel enough to want to subscribe and keep watching the content. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who subscribed, who are commenting, who are making requests for games and things like that. I didn't really know how to thank everybody, and I didn't know what I could do to show my appreciation, except to maybe show you guys the actual list that I'm always talking about. Anytime you guys request a game, I say, I'll add it to the list. Well, if you look here, this is the list that I keep track of. All the games, all the requests. I wasn't very good at it at the beginning because I didn't think everything would go this fast, but I am keeping track of everything and trying to meet everybody's requests that they want for the Will It Run on the SNES Classic series. I'm still going to do tutorials and things like that whenever something new and big comes up, or if somebody wants me to do it, like the the Game Genie thing that was requested. So I was like, that's a good idea, let's do a Game Genie tutorial, and it was really super easy and super quick, so that was no problem. So this is the list that I've been keeping track of, and I feel really bad because I don't remember what game it was, but I was in episode 40 something of the series, and someone was like, oh, thank you so much for filling my request. I requested this back in episode 6. So I'm like, it's taken me over a month to get to this person's request, and I was like, that's nuts. So I'm trying to figure out a way to streamline the requests and get through them. So this, hopefully, I'll still do videos on all these games that were requested if you want. If not, you can just let me know that, hey, I got what I needed. But I'll go through everything that I've actively done already, so you guys can see which mod to use and what version of the game to use, so you're not waiting for me. Because as it is right now, I still have 80 something games, I think, I would have to record, and if I do one video a day, you're not looking at a video for like a month and a half, and I don't think that's fair to everybody. And unfortunately, with the free time that I have, I can't do that. Like today I'm not going to be able to put out a regular Will It Run video because I just have too much going on. I just wanted to record this real quick, get it out to you guys so you know that I appreciate everything. And like I said, 1,000 is a huge milestone for me. I've never been anywhere close to 1,000 in my other channels that I used to have. So I'm just going to scroll through this list, and if there's a game that you requested, you can see here that we have the mod, version, the game, and hidden behind me is who it was requested by. So if we scroll down some, let's get to some that I haven't filled yet. Like here's Star Wars Arcade 32X. I just haven't filled that one yet, Matt, because I haven't tested the 32X core yet. So we'll get to that one now that with the USB thing is working good, and I actually have it set up now where I'm strictly on the USB flash drive. We can start testing the 32X stuff out. So things like that are coming. We had like Cruisin' World. I just haven't been able to test yet because I know it's a 3D game, and there's a good chance it's not going to work. So I'll kind of scroll down a little slow from about right here. Let's see how that looks. There we go. So as you can see, our next one up is, we already did Altered Beast and Splatterhouse. Those just came out yesterday and the day before, I think. So if you look here, you have your game name. I don't know if you can see the cursor. Hopefully you can. But we're at Dig Dug, which was requested by Windsweep. If you look over, and you can pause this video so you get a better idea of what to use, because here's the next amount. If we started Dig Dug here, we're at number 67. Let's go to the end of the list. See, this is why I have such a hard time. So 176 and 67. That's about 90-ish games I still have to get through, and I don't mind doing it. This isn't me complaining. This is just saying why when you request something and you're like, hey, did you get to that game yet? No, because I'm still working on stuff that was requested over a month ago. So let's scroll down a little bit, and as you can see, you're going to be searching for revision 2. I don't have the zip file names on this list just because, you know, space or whatever. But, and then I have the cores over here. If you see an F16, that is FBA 16 or FBA 2012. M10 is MAME 2010, M14, MAME 2014. So these are the cores that they work with. If you don't see anything, like here's Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair wasn't completed because we couldn't find, at first, the game is 4 gigabytes, the arcade version, so obviously we couldn't test that. Now that the USB came out, I just haven't had time to transfer it over, take a look at the cores, but I heard that won't work with any of the cores that we have now anyway, and that it requires something special called Daphne, and unless that is transferred over to the RetroArch to be used on the SNES Classic, that won't work. But I believe the Sega CD version of Dragon's Lair works. I just have to find it, put it together, and things like that. So if you see anything blank like SNK versus Capcom, obviously that's not going to work because of the core again. But here's the first set of games. Let's see where it ends off here. Mega Man Power Battle. Yep, about right down here. So let's go to, if you want to pause it, now's a good time because I'm about to scroll through again. And there's not too many more that I've had a chance to test. Sonic Fighters, I couldn't get to run, but I haven't moved to a different list yet. So let's scroll here. So here's the last bit of the list. Like I said, the very last game I tested out was Discs of Tron. I just did some of that today. And it works for the MAME 2010 core, but I'm not really happy with that. I'm going to see if I can find another version of the game that works with a different core, only because the MAME 2010 core takes up so much space on the system. I just rather try and find something that works better. So that's the list. There's actually 2 other parts to it. I started making this complete area, which is the same as the other one, but it only goes down to the games that I've completed. So that's why it stops at Altered Beast. And then unfortunately we have the not working list here. All these games, let me scroll down a little bit if I can, or I can just move my face out of the way. Hold on. Oh, the games are listed. Okay, never mind. So here's a list of the games that I have not gotten to work, period. Unfortunately, Night Slashers, which is a big one, that one was requested by like 10 plus people. I haven't found a way to get that to work. It runs, but it runs very slow and choppy. And that's one that I really, really want to try and get to work. And I've been talking to people to try and help me out. Cotton 2 was requested a long time ago. I think I can get the first Cotton to run, but that wasn't what was requested, so I didn't put a video out on that one. And then you can see Capcom Fighting Jam Martial Masters. There's a bunch here that will run, but they don't run to a point where I would think it's playable. Either the music is too bad or the gameplay is too slow. Those are the 2 biggest things, or they just don't boot. And I think I've heard that a couple of these, like Dinjin Makai, that one's supposed to be able to be played, but I haven't checked it yet. Oh, another one, Ninja Baseball Batman. That's a huge one that everybody wants to play, and it's a really good game, so that's understandable. I'd like to play that too. But again, it doesn't play quick enough for me to say, yeah, it runs well, because it doesn't. A lot of games I've been having issues with are the Midway games, shooters for some reason, like the first-person gun games. But Midway games, for some reason, man, they just don't run very well. We got lucky with the Mortal Kombats, I think, but the other ones I don't think have had a lot of attention, so people haven't tweaked them to get them to work with. But anyway, here's the list of games that do not run under any core, any different way of trying to get them to run. I can't get them to run. But again, I need to check on Dinjin Makai because I heard that one is working now, so I should take a look at that. So that's the best I can do as a thank you to you guys. If again, like, keep the requests coming. I will do my best to get to all of them. Also, this is your channel as much as it is mine. I just created the channel to put out a video tutorial because when I was on the GBA temp forums looking through how to mod the Super Nintendo Classic, people were like, well, there's a way out, but no one's explaining how to do it. There's no video tutorial. So that's why I started this whole thing, was just to help people not be scared to mod their Super Nintendos because it's super easy and there's a really low chance of bricking the console at all. It's super low. So that's what started this whole thing, and then I started getting requests and I just kept doing those. So that's what this whole channel is about, helping you guys out. So if it weren't for you guys asking all these things, it wouldn't be as big as it is. You know, like I said, it's only 1,000, but still, that's a lot to me. And it was like within 2 months, so that's crazy quick to hit 1,000, I think. But again, that's to me, I am so appreciative of everybody. So I'd like to know your feedback on the channel. What do you want? Do you want anything different? Also, I've had a couple people ask, hey, how can we support the channel? Do you have a PayPal? I do, but I'd rather not go that way. And I just found out, or I found out a little bit ago, that once you hit 1,000 subscribers, I guess you can put a sponsor button on your channel. I can't see it because I'm on my own channel, but I guess you do that, and that could sponsor the channel if you really felt like it. I'm not asking you to do that at all. I'm fine. I don't need that, but that is a way to support the channel if you really want to. Also, I had an idea. I used to stream on Twitch a long time ago, back when in my speedrunning days. If that is something you guys would be interested, I do have a Twitch channel that I made for this, to accompany this YouTube channel, which is PattonPlays Twitch. And I was thinking of doing live streams of helping people out, or just playing stuff on the SNES Classic or the NES Classic. Also, I could live stream on YouTube if that's something you guys would be interested in. I haven't done it. I have very little experience with YouTube live streaming. But if that's something you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. Anything that you guys can think of, because like I said, I'm sharing this channel with you. This isn't just my channel. I didn't subscribe to the channel 1,000 times. I didn't make all these game requests. So I made this channel for you guys. So I'd like your feedback on what you would like with the channel. So again, here, let me do this. Hi. Again, if there's anything that you guys want, I'm welcoming all feedback. I appreciate all the getting the word out for the channel and sharing it and things like that. So I just wanted to say thank you again so much. Let me know what you think of the channel. Let me know of future ideas you have for the channel, and I'll try and get them done for you. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.